it's easy to create custom and dynamic lists in Wix Studio. Let me show you how to create this list of office locations using the CMS tools. Feel free to follow along. Start by clicking on this table icon. Add the CMS to the site. Now you can create multiple CMS, like blog posts or case studies. Those are great to start with a preset. But here we want to make the client's life easier by adding content rather than designing on the page. We'll use the AI tool to help speed things up. Here, explain what the items are and what data is needed for each item. It'll generate a list of fields, and it's usually pretty accurate. Just make sure that Generate Content is selected because this helps you design faster. So, create the collection. And we have a table of data with generated fields and content. But the generator made the address field flat text instead of an address. So hit the column header and select Edit. Press Change Type, and there are a lot of field types to choose from. But here, select Address. You may need to convert the content by hovering on the warning icon, then hit Convert. Oh, and we want to add a phone number. So add a new field, and this time select URL. Then select the default value to have TEL: or TEL. This will make active calling links. So to help future content managers, we'll add a guide telling them to keep the TEL and enter the phone number after the colon. Name it phone number. Okay, I think we're just about ready, but since there's a thumbnail for each office, add a new view and select gallery. This will make it easier to reference the locations later on. Okay, it's ready. So press the X button. Hit the quick add plus button and select repeater. Now, when selecting the repeater, press this connection icon. On the right sidebar, add a data set, and then select our new locations collection. Okay, the repeater is connected. Now let's add content to each item. Start by adding an image from the quick add menu. Then on the data set sidebar, connect the image to the office photo. Press the expand icon to fill the space. Now from the quick add menu, drop in a title, connect it to the office name, and style it so that it fits into the card. Finally, we'll add a button. Change the content and make it an icon-only button. Then change the image. Select the Media from Wix button and search for phone. This one looks good. Save that, and now head to the Datasets tab. Set the link to be the phone number, and now everything is rigged up. Time to style the cards. So select both the name and the link while holding Shift, and press these three dots. Then place those in a container. Expand that new container to fill the card. Then on the docking, margins, and padding, hover on the inner ring and add some padding. Let's say 5%. Now to make sure the text is accessible, add a black fill to the container and set the opacity to 40%. Just make sure that the button and the name are now set to white. The final step is to style the repeater container. First, expand it to fill the section, and we can make the repeater display in a list or a grid, but for now, select the slider. Now grab the section wrapping the repeater and add some padding. Then do the same to the repeater container itself. Then add a background fill. This green looks pretty good. Add corner radius of, say, 20 pixels. Awesome. Now we have styled locations that are super easy to input. Imagine all the things you can do with these cards. You could add additional images for branch managers or links to the local offices. How about you take it from here? To learn more design tactics you can do with Wix Studio, check out the Wix Studio Academy.